Hello everybody, it's Mr. Ruggles and welcome to Web Design. It is March 14th, 2013. Glad you could make it. Alright, so today's agenda, we're going to be going over the following. So welcome everybody first. Glad you guys could make it. Hope you're staying dry. All right, we're going to go over the course calendar, check out where we're at and where we're headed, go over any announcements. I'm going to do a Unit 6 preview, make sure you guys know where we're at and what we're doing, and then answer any questions if you have any at the end. All right, so for objectives, actually we're going to be doing Unit 6 today. I'm going to do a Unit 6 preview so you know where we're going. We're going to be working on our content to start our first website. Our goal here with our state standards is to demonstrate creativity and use our innovation and also use our critical thinking to make sense of some problems and design our website. All right, so on our calendar, we are on March 14th. We have completed Units 1 through 5 in the previous weeks. The Unit 5 assignment was due yesterday on March 13th. We are now starting Unit 6. We'll be in Unit 6 for a few weeks. Please note that March 24th is a quarter, the end of the third quarter, and all work from Units 1 through 5 will be locked at that point. Okay, Units 1 through 5. So all assignments need to be submitted before 4 p.m. on March 24th in order to be graded. So another slide to talk about our deadline here. March 24th in the third quarter. All work TGAs from Units 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 should be submitted. And then progress reports will reflect all work submitted by March 21st. So if you want all your work from Units 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to be included in your progress report, make sure all work is in by Tuesday, March 21st. All right, so I want to spend the next couple minutes or so just showing you what the Unit 6 lessons are going to look like, maybe clarifying a few things, so that way you can work on those for the rest of the week until we meet again next Tuesday. So starting with lesson 6.1, you're going to start by watching the video with the video link. This is just a screenshot of the lessons. You'll have that link in your lesson. And then at the end of the lesson, you're going to answer this question, number the two steps below in order that should be completed first, and then second, mark it as 1 and 2. You have two choices. Design your layout so you know where the text and content will be placed. Develop your content. That means your text and images and information included on your website. Which one do you want to design first? Okay, so you'll label those 1 and 2 or 2 and 1 based on what you learn in the video. All right, lesson 6.2. We are going to be exploring the different text that we're going to be added. We need to come up with the content that we are going to be adding to our website. So the first bullet point is, what's the title of your website? We've already discussed that in earlier units, so that's something that you can reflect back on and right there. And again, if you change your mind, that's fine. We just need to start from somewhere, right? And then the next step, next bullet point is we're going to create 3 sections of our website. You can have more than 3, but we're going to start with at least a minimum of 3. So we need to come up with what topics, what are we going to talk about in each of these sections. So that's what this next step is. Come up with the 3 different subheadings or subsections for your website. If I'm an artist and I'm making an art gallery for my website, my title might be something like Mr. Ruggles' Art Gallery. And then my subsections might describe the artwork I've created that I'm including in my art gallery. The second section might be a history of like how long I've been painting and how I've, started with watercolors and now I do pastels or something like that. The third section could be something like where I learned how to paint or something like that. If I was going to do about a sport, my topic would be Mr. Ruggles loves baseball. That might be the title of my webpage. My sections might include something like how long I've been playing baseball, who taught me how to play baseball, what teams I've been on baseball, something like that. So those are just examples of the different sections that we want to come up with for your website. We need 3 subcategories. 6.3 is going to continue what we just did. So it says, as the bullet point says, in 6.2, we described what our first 3 sections will be on our website. So we have our 3 topics, right? Now we want to write our paragraph, our bullet points, whatever content we're going to add to our website. Write a paragraph, write your bullet points, whatever you're going to include in those subsections. It doesn't need to be long. It's going to be a rough draft of what we're going to end up with, but we need to start with something. You need to start with adding your content. So we'll have our title, our 3 subsections, and the text content of our website by the time you're done with lesson 6.3. All right, 6.4, a couple things for you to do. Number 1 is read the 6.4 Introduction to Copyright Law file that you find in your lessons in 6.4. Read that document so you don't break any copyright violations. And then the second part is, now that you have content for 3 of your sections, or your first 3 sections, we want to find an image, at least one image, you can have more, for each of your sections, your 3 sections. So we want to find images, and you can just copy and paste them and put them all right into here so we have them for later when we want to export them and put them into our web page. Okay, so we're coming up with 3 images that go with, at least 3 images, 1 image for each section that goes with our sections. All right, 6.5 is all about watching videos. We're learning how to import images and use images into our website. So it's just watching videos for 6.5. There's not any assignment work to do with those. But just know that the previous slides, all of that work is going to build up into your Unit 6 assignment. So go ahead and paste and type and put your images on the documents that you're using for your lessons. And at the end of Unit 6, we'll put it all together into the assignment document and you'll submit that. 6.5 is just learning how to use videos for websites and then how to import it into your Wix website. And we'll practice importing into your Wix website later next week. So for Unit 6 so far right now, you just have lessons to complete. 6.1 will be on Wednesday the 15th, 6.2 will be the 16th, 6.3 will be Friday the 17th, and so on. Next Monday will be 6.4. So we'll meet next week and continue on with the Unit 6 lessons. You'll just continue on and keep doing lessons. Keep adding content to your website. Wrap up, you should be done with your Units 1 through 5 by now. We are currently working in Unit 6. Please follow the course plan. Okay, so you'll be working on your Unit 6 point lessons. We will follow up next week with Unit 6. How did it go? Do we have any questions? Do we need to solve anything before we move on? And then we'll continue on with Unit 6. So no assignments this week, but you do have plenty of lessons that work and build towards your Unit 6 assignment. All right, that's all I have for today. If you have any questions, stick around. You do have some extra time. You can start working on some of this to knock out some of your work, or you can watch some of the videos you have. But you're free to leave. Have a great week. We'll see you next Tuesday.